Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's your boy Docs Da Vinci, episode 2 of WWE 2K23 MyGM Mode. Last episode we did the draft, and if you enjoyed that, that's why you're here for part 2. If you're new here, don't forget, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll never miss another episode again in your life. Today, we are going into our first show. We are NXT. We are going against Xavier Woods and Tyler Breeze. They are Raw and Smackdown respectively. If you want to see the roster that we drafted and you don't want to, have to pick and guess and see only partial of the roster because we only do whatever for the show, then you need to go back and watch episode 1, and I'll link that in the description below so you guys can catch up. And without further ado, let's get into it. Let's pick up where we left off last episode. Tonight is the night, the debut show. We have high hopes for you. With the roster we have, I think we'll do okay. Good. I'm expecting big things of NXT this season. Make it an amazing show. Thanks, Triple H. Docs Da Vinci, how's it going? Just wanted to wish you luck for the coming season. We're looking forward to it over at SmackDown. I bet you are. I bet you are, Xavier. Obviously, with the likes of Finn Balor in the books, we think that we are going to give NXT more than a run for its money. I guess we're going to find out. You're being awful cordial. I don't know if I like that. Now, I could put Gunther as the NXT champion, which was the initial plan when I did the draft, right? But now that I'm looking at it, Montez Ford is a specialist, and he's close to that popularity. We could push him and get him close to 70, and he could fight with anybody. And we could, try to push Montez Ford all year long. And then we can do, the Dominic Gunther rivalry. Put one of them in position maybe to be number 1 contender. I think I'm going to do that instead. Montez Ford as NXT champion seems like the smarter decision. We're going to do probably Toxic Attraction versus Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark for the women's tag team. So we need to find a cruiserweight for Raquel Rodriguez to wrestle. And I think we're going to do the same thing we did the opposite. We're going to give Rhea Ripley the NXT Women's Championship. And now we have 2 superstars in the 60s. That's the thinking. That's the logic behind that. So, Triple H is waiting to see how your first show fares. Alright, well, we got close to $500,000. We're going to be in a high school gym. Let's look at the free agents this week. Brock Lesnar for 10 weeks. Ooh, we could bring in Sami Zayn. We're looking for a cruiserweight for Raquel Gonzalez. We can bring in Caden Carter permanently for cheap. We can bring in John Cena, Angelo Dawkins. I like that. We can do the tag team thing. Karrion Kross is there. I like Karrion Kross. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to get Caden Carter. Welcome to the show. Angelo Dawkins we're going to bring in. We're going to sign him for 5 weeks. Let's look at the power cards this week. Coast to Coast. The GM interference will provide an additional 2 bonus. Stark matchup. Randomly booked Iron Man match. Submission match. I'm going to take this because I know that submission matches are good to end rivalries. So that'll be good for like a pay-per-view later down the line. Schedule a run-in this week. Alright, so our main event we'll do for the NXT Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Asuka. And we will have interference from Raquel Rodriguez on the champion. This will be a title match. Yes. And then can we do a call out? Then we have, actually I want to do that earlier in the show. Call out. I want Caden Carter to call out Raquel Rodriguez. There we go. Only $5,000 so far to run this show. We're going to start things off with an NXT Championship match. Montez Ford. No, I lied. Because Montez Ford is going to be competing. Let's do 2-on-2 tag team. Not TLC, but regular 2-on-2 tag team. Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins versus Jimmy and Jay. Title match. That's how we're going to start off. wonder if we can do like the North American Championship. We could do triple threat match. Gunther, Damian Priest, Solo Sikoa. Triple threat match. Oh, I can't do that for the title. That's kind of whack. But you know what? We'll just leave it anyway because it seems like a fire match. And then we got I don't want to auto book. I meant to swap. I'll do that here. And then you can do another tag match. We will have Toxic Attraction taking on the Keto Lions and Zoe Stark. Women's tag team titles. Boom. 3 championship matches, and then we'll do some advertising to get our money up. Ex-Con Dom. Advertising for Ludwig Kaiser. And that's our first show. Caden Carter. Well, first, we're going to have the NXT Tag Team titles on the line. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins versus the Usos. Caden Carter is going to call out Raquel Rodriguez. Gunther is going to take on Damian Priest and Solo Sikoa, 3 representatives of their respective stables. Dominic Mysterio will do some promo for us. Toxic Attraction will take on Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark. Ludwig Kaiser will do some advertising for us, and in our main event, it will be Rhea Ripley versus Asuka, and Raquel Gonzalez will interfere in that match. Let's get it. $5,000 to book this show. We still have $252,000. Let's go steal some fans from Breeze and Woods. So, we're going to simulate match 1. Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits are the new NXT Tag Team Champions. Double champion Montez Ford. We're really trying to push him to the moon. Caden Carter had a good promo calling out Raquel. Triple threat match. Gunther, Damian Priest, Solo Sikoa. Solo gets the win. Mediocre? I thought that was going to be a good match, but the fans said mediocre. Dominic had an excellent promo. His popularity went down, but we got $7,000 from it. Nice. We got more from that promo than it cost to spend this to book this show. Toxic Attraction versus Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark, who will be the new tag team champions. Toxic Attraction gets the victory. 3-star match, not bad. Not bad. Ludwig Kaiser got us $8,000. And in our main event, Rhea Ripley versus Asuka, who will be the women's champion. Rhea Ripley, still the champion, and another 3-star match. I think that's a pretty solid opening show. That's a pretty solid opening show, if I do say so myself. They're starting things off with the WWE Universal Championship. Finn Balor and Elias in a tables match. They're really pulling out no stops. That sounds like something Xavier Woods would do, though. Promo from AJ Styles, Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Ash, promo from Braun Breaker, Bayley and Alexa Bliss versus Natalya and Doudrop, Johnny Gargano, and then for the Intercontinental title, Shinsuke versus Bobby Lashley. Let's simulate the show. Oh, we're not going to see it. We're going to go right to Raw. Almas versus Shelton Benjamin, MVP promo. Bianca Belair versus Dakota Kai, Big E promo. Tamina versus Liv Morgan, Charlotte Flair promo. And then for the tag team titles, R-Truth and Rey Mysterio versus Sheamus and Mace. I honestly think I booked the better show, if I'm being real. I think I booked the better show. Let's see how the fans thought about it. Me and SmackDown had tied for opener, 3-star versus 2 stars for Raw. Mid-card, 2-star SmackDown, 3 stars for Raw. Should have switched their mid and their opener. Our second mid-card match, 3 stars versus 2.5 to SmackDown, 2 stars to Raw. And then the main event, SmackDown won that segment, 3.5 stars to R3, and Raw had 2.5. Well, we tied with SmackDown. We blew Raw out of the water. Which is what you like to see. So if I would edge it to me. I would put myself in first if I do say so myself. This week we gained 42,000 fans, and we netted 74,000. Our gross was 79, but we spent 5. So that's not bad. Let's see what the show notes say. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Force are an incredible tag team with the Street Profits. They are. Rhea wins by DQ against Asuka thanks to that run-in by Raquel Rodriguez. Good show tonight. Did you guys see Raquel Rodriguez jump Rhea Ripley? Totally uncalled for. I hate when good matches end in DQ. Gunther and Damian Priest gave Solo Sikoa a real run for his money in that match. Not enough in the end, though. Okay, that promo by Dominic Mysterio was actually pretty good. Alright, so I think a positive reception to our show. I like that. SmackDown, they got 43,000. Alright. But we're smacking them in, I guess we're not really smacking them in budget. Xavier Woods doing okay, and Raw gained 33,000. We're smacking them in money. NXT, congratulations, you have earned a power card by completing the seasonal challenge Greenbacks. Pre-match physio reduces the probability a superstar will become injured in a match. Nice. We got 2 of them, it looks like. So how week 1 finishes, they gave it to SmackDown by 1,000, less than 1,000 fans, 990 fans. They have just a little bit more cash than us this week, so we finished in 2nd place, but we are still above Tyler Breeze by a long shot. So Raw's got to pick it up. We're right on SmackDown's heels, though. If you enjoyed this episode of SmackDown versus Raw versus NXT WWE MyGM Mode, please hit the like button as hard as you possibly can. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss another MyGM Mode ever again. It's your boy Docs Da Vinci, and I will catch you guys in episode 3.